States, and happy Wear Red Day. This is Bill Thompson to you, coming from the International Stroke Conference in New Orleans on its last day here. And I wanted to first say thank you for all you do, not only for the life-changing work that we're doing in the communities, but also for all you do to help fund opportunities like this. I've said it before, but everybody should be proud of what the International Stroke Conference is and what it does. And, you know, a couple of things as we sort of close this all out. First, I just wanted to say, you know, we had over 200 sessions here where researchers were providing information in classrooms across the 3 days here. We also had over 1,200 poster sessions where people were younger researchers in a lot of cases were sharing their science and outcomes. So we got a lot of new folks coming in and sharing their information. But also, more importantly, even, is just, again, the collaboration that we had from a global perspective. A couple pieces that came out of this conference that I thought are worth noting. There's a number of them, and you'll see them kind of written into some of these newsletters as well as you get from National. But one of them is a study that came out that said, you know, the clot-busting drugs like TPA, after having a thrombectomy, which is taking the clot out after a stroke, improves the overall outcomes and functional outcomes after a stroke if the thrombectomy is successful. And they're saying it's about 15% improvement. So that's new and that's exciting. The other thing of note is the 2026 acute ischemic stroke guidelines came out with a number of pieces that were updated in that. And one of the things that I thought was pretty important was the new detailed guidelines on pediatric stroke, which are new this year and included in those guidelines. So really a lot of great things happening there. And I mentioned again how great it is to see all the researchers and physicians from across the globe. The other thing I just wanted to mention is I got a chance to have lunch with a number of caregivers and stroke survivors today. And it was just a nice opportunity to get to know them better, but also to be able to hear from them how excited they are and how appreciative they are of the International Stroke Conference, and they had no idea how much comes out of something like this, and it excites them to see what the future can be. So a lot of really terrific things here. Thank you for all you do, and a really special shout out and thank you to our communications team for putting these all together. Particularly I want to thank Susan and Kevin, as well as Aaron and Christy and Stephanie for making sure that it is out and delivered and looking great, and the words that I'm including in there are terrific, and so they do a lot of work to make this great. I just want to thank them for that. So thanks to all of you, and congratulations for all you do to make this work.